Well, hey there, folks. Welcome to another advisory. I hope you guys are all doing well today. Today in advisory, we are going to be revisiting the idea of having a purpose statement. We did this a couple weeks ago where you, as a class, got together and figured out what you wanted your class purpose statement to be. I had your teachers email me those purpose statements, and we got a lot of great responses. And I wanted to show you some of those purpose statements today so you could see what people are thinking across the campus, and hopefully you'll notice some patterns. And remember that purpose statements can be anything really you want, but these purpose statements were answering why are we here, what are we here to do, and how can we do it well? And here's what you came up with. This class says, we are here to get an education so we can make our family proud and be someone in life. We are here to work hard, learn, and socialize. We can do it well by paying attention, staying focused, and putting in the effort. Estamos aquí para aprender cosas que nos ayudarán en el futuro con nuestra carrera y trabajo, helping with our future career and work. The purpose of going to school is to get an education so we can have more opportunities in life, learn important skills we use every day, and become better at communicating with others. I love that part about being better at communicating. No matter what subject you are in, you're learning how to be a better communicator all the time. This class's purpose statement was to further their education, to get experience and build skills for the real world, and learn how to solve problems. I thought this one was kind of funny. This class says that their purpose was to avoid truancy, which, maybe not the best reason, but not the worst. To avoid truancy, to chisme, and to build our social skills to make sure chisme is accurate and is passed on in a timely fashion. Y'all were silly with that one. I liked that. Listen, if you're gonna chisme, you might as well learn how to do it to the best of your ability. Make sure everything is correct, accurate, and communicated clearly. That said, this is a nice chisme zone. We do not accept chisme at the expense of others. We are in school to learn life skills in order to become successful and productive members of society. We are here to prepare for our future through education. We need to learn how to learn, not just what to learn. We can achieve this by taking classes seriously and coming to school with a humble attitude. I like that part about having a humble attitude. The best way to learn is to approach something that you don't know with a humble attitude, with hands open, ready to receive more knowledge. Our purpose at school is to learn so that we can get a good job, be successful in life, and not feel like the dumbest person in the room. We can do this by being present, working hard, and being motivated. Yeah, education in general can help you in the future by, at the very least, helping you not feel dumb. Our purpose is to learn. We are here at WT White to grow and prepare for the challenges that we may face, and we will achieve it by being ready to make new academic discoveries every day. I love those words, academic discoveries. We're not doing lessons, we're not learning things, we're explorers, learning and discovering things throughout the day. We are here to learn, grow, and prepare for a successful future. Our mission is to gain the knowledge and skills we need to graduate, reach our goals, and enjoy the journey of learning along the way. We believe school is not only fun, but also a foundation for the real world, where being on time, following the rules, and working with others help us build character and success. I love the idea of enjoying the journey of learning. It's not about the destination, it's how you get there. As students, we are here to learn from our mistakes, prepare for college and life beyond school, and develop real-world skills by socializing, taking on responsibilities, and putting in focused effort. I love the idea of learning from our mistakes. We're not here to be perfect. We are here to figure out how to do things that we don't know how to do. And so that's going to come with mistakes, with errors, with bad grades, with slip-ups, but we're going to learn from those moments and grow. Estamos aquí porque es una responsabilidad no tanto de nuestros padres, sino de nosotros mismos. Estamos aquí para estudiar y poder jugar un papel importante en la vida. Podemos hacerlo dando lo mejor de nosotros mismos. It's not about your parents, it's about you. You are the one that have responsibility, and school ultimately teaches us how to deal with that responsibility. School is where we try our best, discover what we love, and prepare for what's next. And this last one I'll share here is so beautiful. We live in a world full of communities, and school is a core foundational community for our future selves. In school, we learn more than the basics of reading, writing, and math. We develop social, critical thinking, and communication skills, which provide us the chance to see our future potential. This last part is especially good. Our future selves deserve our present selves to be involved, prepared, and proactive in our current school community, because what we accomplish here transfers to our next community outside these school walls. I love that. You deserve to put in the effort to be involved, to be proactive and prepared, because your future self will most certainly thank you for the effort that you're putting in now. And those were just a few of our class statements. I thought that everyone did such a good job. And I compiled all of our statements into this word map to see what words were used the most often. The biggest word was, of course, learn, which makes sense. That's what we are here to do in all aspects, is to learn and grow. Everyone talked about the future, and everybody talked about how they need to become something else. They want to prepare and develop all these skills for their future selves. Many of us talked about how we want to be better individuals, better citizens of the world, but you recognize that it's not just about ourselves, it's also about others. It's about how we are preparing to live in community. It's how we can give to the world, how we can give to others around us. We have high hopes of accomplishing great things, of getting better all the time, of building something, of being productive, of being successful, all the while keeping in front of us our purpose, the reason that we are here, and the reason that we are putting in this effort now. And once again today, we are going to focus in on purpose, but instead of doing it as a full class, we're going to focus in on ourselves. After hearing all these things about how our classes as a whole feel about purpose, why we are here, what we are here to do, I want us to now reflect individually about what we might think our personal purpose is. And it's probably going to align to many of these ideas, but it's going to be more personal. It's going to be more individualized and specific to what we want. So that's what we're going to work on today. For this activity, you can write on a journal, on a piece of paper, or on a digital document at bit.ly/WTWpurpose or bit.ly/WTWpropósito for Spanish, and it takes you through a few questions to reflect on before you write your personal statement. The first one is to describe your ideal day. Imagine you had 24 hours and unlimited resources. What are the things that you are going to most want to do? What are you interested in? What are you passionate about? How would you fill that one ideal day? Second, imagine it is your 50th birthday or another milestone age in your life, maybe 40, maybe 60. Your friends, family, coworkers, and neighbors are gathered for a party and are all saying things that they appreciate about you. What sorts of things do you want them to say about you? What impact do you want to leave on other people? How do you want to be remembered? And then finally, imagine yourself at 150 years old. All right. Imagine that we have gotten so far with modern medicine that you live to be 150. You're happy, healthy, and you have years and years of wisdom to share. Your children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren are all gathered around you, listening to you. What would you say to them is most important in life? So these three questions are just to help you start thinking about what things are important to you and what you would include in your personal statement. Then you're going to review your answers to the first three questions and reflect on what they say about you, your values, and what you want out of life. Then you're going to write a 1 to 3 sentence purpose statement for yourself that provides answers to the questions: who am I? What do I stand for? What do I do? And why do I do it? And this statement is just for you, all right? You're going to have this on a digital document somewhere, or your piece of paper or journal where you wrote it down. But I want you to keep it somewhere safe where you can reread it from time to time when things get tough, when you get tired, when you lose track of why you do what you do. You can pull this purpose statement out and revise it as you get older, because your purpose may change, or your interests or your passions may change. But keep it somewhere where you can reread it from time to time and remind yourself who you are and what you are here to do. That is all from me for today. You can move on to that activity on the next slides. Be good to yourself and others, and I'll see you real soon.